and welcome to Kansas Speedway, Kansas City, Kansas, the site of tonight's Full Throttle Sim Racing Xfinity Series race presented by Full Throttle Television. My name is Brody Hannon, and I'll be bringing the action to you tonight from Kansas Speedway. We're looking to have a good time here tonight and doing a little solo broadcast. These guys are on track and they're getting ready, getting worked up, getting ready to go here around this really tough little track. We're going to talk a little bit about the track. The track is one lane for the most part. Right around the top, as you see these guys all kind of run around the top. Everybody's trying to get their car to handle right up there on the wall, and it's really fast if you can make it work right, and it can go really wrong in a hurry with these cars. So as you can see, we're going to watch the 9 of Boris try to make it pass. You see how tough it is. There's just no grip outside that top lane. And he actually looks like he's almost going to get past Conklin there. So, yeah, these guys are having a tough time here. They are in practice. We go live at 9:30. So, these guys are just doing a little practice here before the start of the race. A little less than 9. Actually, that's wrong. It's not many... not much time to go here, so they're getting their last minute testing and then we'll go qualifying. But these guys are just running hard here trying to figure things out. Again, we're going to follow the Xfinity Series all the way to the end of the season, to the championship race at Homestead, Miami. Here's our schedule coming up. October 25th, next Thursday, we'll be at Martinsville Speedway with the Xfinity and Truck Series. Should put on a great show. The Xfinity cars at Martinsville are a lot of fun. Even though they don't run in real life, they're a lot of fun here on iRacing. Texas Motor Speedway, November 1st. November 8th, we're going to Phoenix, or ISM Raceway. And November 15th, we end the season at Homestead, Miami. And I don't have the points finished. I don't have a graphic for you, but I can tell you that Dustin Swingle's leading Bernard Person by 5 points for the lead, for the points lead. So it's a tight battle for the points, for sure. Our weather tonight, or today, is afternoon, partly cloudy, 78 degrees, default iRacing weather here. Makes the track really slick and hard to hang on to, but a lot of fun for us to watch these guys try to do it here. As you see how loose they get off the corner. These cars tend to do that fairly early here. Like I said, these guys are just ramping up practice, probably about maybe 5 minutes to go here. And you see them already getting after trying to find out what their car will do here. Let's show you the time so far in practice. Looks like top of the board, that's going to be Brandon Elder in the 51 with a 30.829, a whole 10th faster than 826. He's a 10th faster than Bobby Terrell in the 114. Bobby's had a lot of speed everywhere we went so far this season, but about a 10th off. Then you got John Forrest, Cheryl Billiford, Jake Hounshell, always fast, Mike Grandy, Jeff Sharp, TJ Bartell, Brian Bliss, and Lane Allen. We got a lot of guys that could be a factor here tonight. But that lap being a 10th faster than everybody, that's pretty impressive by the 51. So we'll watch to see if he's able to continue his take that speed into qualifying and through the race. 11th through 20th, it's going to be Bernard Person in the 8 car in 11th. Ralph Blair, Will Long, David Hensley, a lot of the same guys we saw in trucks. These guys are double duty here tonight. David Hensley, Jason Spear, Steve Loomis, Brian Conklin, Charles Widener, Mark Herzog. Mark's been extremely. He was fast at the Dover race, and so I look for him to maybe improve on that 19th place position. Jeff Bratton, he's fast as well, and maybe just getting the long run in here. Some of these guys do that. 21st through 25th, that's going to be Jamie Christensen, Jason Hounshell, Dustin Swingle. After that great run in the trucks, man, finishing third, 23rd fastest right now. Andy Tico and Sean Russell rounding out the top 25 right now. So as they finish up, a little bit of practice here. Just kind of getting things set here. Let's see if we can talk to somebody right quick before we go to practice. What do you say? Let's dial somebody up. Let's see if we can talk to the 51 of Brandon Elder. 51, Brandon Elder, you got us, man? Well, we're gonna leave him. We got qualifying. They just switched over to qualifying, so I don't want to bug him. We'll catch up with him after qualifying here. Definitely got a fast truck. We or a fast car. We don't want to bother him here, so we're gonna see how qualifying shakes out. Guys, while they do qualifying, let me remind you. On Sunday nights, we got the American Dirt Series, sprint cars, Sundays at 7:30 here on Full Throttle TV. And then remember to catch us also Tuesdays with the Modified Series, the American Dirt Series Modifieds. Take to the track on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock. This week, I believe they're going to, I can't remember right off. See if I can look real quick for you guys while they're doing practice. I'll give you guys some information here. Both of the series are at Lanier National Speedway on for both the guys. So Sundays and Tuesdays. It's going to be Lanier this week. That should be a lot of fun. That's a fun little track and very racy. And I'm sure those guys are going to put on a heck of a show. Starting to see some times trickle in. We're going to go ahead and pull these up for you guys, let you see. Right now, Jake Hounshell with a 30.882, kind of mirroring the same kind of speed that Brandon Elder had. Brandon actually is currently 5th on the board in a 51. But Williford with a heck of a lap. He's right up there in 2nd place. John Boris, who's been fast all week in trucks and Xfinity, and no doubt has shown speed here. Lane Allen, again, well, he had a great run going in trucks and then ended up falling back to about 14th towards the end, but ran up top 5 a lot. See if he can back that up. And we just saw Bobby Terrell jump to the top of the board with a 30.788, besting Jake Hounshaw by almost a tenth. So I told you he's been fast. No surprise there, but 7, that's a pretty good time there. Brian Bliss jumped into the top 10 as well. Brian was looking for a good run in trucks, trying to maintain his points lead, and actually successfully did so, even though he got in an accident. He is currently 3 points ahead of 2nd place, which I believe is there's a tie between David Hensley and the 7 of Dustin Schwingle. So 3 points back. So that's for trucks, and actually our graphics wrong. It says the truck series. This is not the truck series. This is Xfinity. Let me fix it there for you. There we go. Still looking at times here. Bobby Terrell still up front. Jake Hounshell, Sherwood Wilford, John Borst. Charles Widener jumps up to 5th. David Hensley 6th. Lane Allen back to 7th. Brandon Elder 8th. Jamie Christensen and TJ Bartell. This is a tough group of guys here as far as qualifying goes. You see some of the times how close they are. As a matter of fact, David Hensley, Lane Allen actually tied for times for 6th and 7th there. So And we just had Mark Herzog. I told you he was fast. He jumps up to second place here. So late comers there for the top spots. 11th through 20th, we had some guys push back there. TJ Bartell, Jeff Sharp, Brian Bliss, Schwingle, Long, Grandy, Pearson, or that's actually Bernard Person. Spear, Tico, and Conklin round out top 20. And just showing you the guys in front lap so far. And I'll tell you, that's three fast guys up front. Terrell, Herzog, and Houndshell. They're going to put on a well of a race as well as Sherwood, Williford. But I got a feeling, I guarantee you, Williford we won't see towards the end. He's pretty good at hanging around to the end and then becoming a factor. So as we saw at Richmond, him and Terrell had a great battle going on. So we look for the same today. So as they get gridded up, we're gonna try to shift gears here and show you, not only tell you, but show you the starting lineup. Just waiting for some cars to grid here before we start. All right, and here's tonight's starting lineup from Kansas Speedway, the FTSR Xfinity Series. Starting on the pole with a lap of 30.788, that's going to be the 114 of Bobby Terrell. Starting second, alongside him in the 57, that's going to be Mark Herzog. Starting third in the 02, that's going to be Jake Houndshell. Starting to his outside is the 33 of Sherwood Williford. Starting fifth, the 9 of John Borst. Starting to his outside is the 95 of Charles Widener. Starting seventh is going to be the 43 of David Hensley. And outside of him is going to be the 14 of Lane Allen. Starting ninth is the 51. That's going to be Brandon Elder, set fast time in practice. And outside of him is going to be the 88 of Jamie Christensen. Saw some aggressive moves from him. And trucks look for him to continue. Starting 11th, that's going to be the 98. That's going to be TJ Bartell. And on the outside of him, it's going to be the 73 of Jeff Sharp. Starting 13th, that's going to be the 4, Brian Bliss. Starting 14th, that's the 7, Dustin Schwingle from the Midwest. Starting 15th, that's the 12, that's going to be William Long. On his outside, it's going to be the 10 of Mike Grandy. Starting 17th, that's the 8, Bernard Person. Starting 18th is Jason Spear. 19th is the 65, that's going to be Andy Tico. Starting 20th is Brian Conklin. Starting 21st, that's the 17, our buddy Steve Loomis. 22nd is Jason Houndshell. 23rd is Ralph Blair. 24th, Sean Russell. And rounding out the 25 car field is the 55 of Jeff Bratton. And we're getting ready to go here, guys. We're going to go up front. We're going to get this thing underway. Coming through 3 and 4. Waiting for the pace car to peel off. There he goes. We're waiting for the green flag. Through 4, down the front stretch. And green flag is out, and we are underway here at Kansas Speedway for the FTSR Xfinity Series. And 114 gets a heck of a jump there. They're going to be chasing him all night, I believe. The 02 of Houndshell was able to kind of jump into second place there on that restart. And third is actually going to be our pole sitter from the trucks, John Borst. Through 3 and 4, you see those guys have already formed a lineup on the high side. And that's where you want to be. But we got some side-by-side action for 5th, I believe, on back. Looks like the 9 of Borst got the wall getting into turn 1. Borst turned down the track. Get out of the way, I'm not sure. He does so. Meanwhile, up here we got 2-car breakaway, and then the field chasing from behind. And we've got cars using the apron and everything. We got a lot of action back here. Right here, right around the 4 of Brian Bliss. And that's the 12 of Will Long and the 73 of Jeff Sharp. Those guys actually, oh, we got 3 wide. The 4 is going to jump down, make it 3 wide around, is that Jamie Christensen? Maybe got the wall a little bit there. Kind of checked everybody up. It's awful easy to do here. They come off turn 2. We've completed 3 laps. We're on lap 4. These cars drive a little bit different than the trucks. You're going to see a little more off-throttle time for these guys. Some of the guys said these trucks, cars actually push a little more than the trucks do, which is surprising because the trucks have been known to be tight on these fixed setups. Some action back here. This is for the 12th position, the 7 of Dustin Schwinkel and the 12 of Will Long. You see how the car just wants to drift up the track. There's not enough banking down there to hold the car. It kind of wants to drift up. He's going to lose that position and the 14th position, Mike Randy. Meanwhile, up front, not much has changed. The 14's gapped a little bit to Jake Hounshell. And then there's a second gap back to Mark Herzog in 3rd, Sherwood Williford 4th, and Charles Widner in 5th. This is your battle from 3rd on back. Like I said, you've got the 57, the 33, the 95. You got the 43 of Hensley, and then the 51 of Elder up to 7th. A little back from the onboard of Martin Herzog in 57. Looking back at Sherwood Williford and trying to chase him down. With Sherwood Williford, a great clips machine. See how Sherwood actually enters the corner a little bit lower than Herzog, which is good for entry, but it may hurt you a little bit on the exit as far as not being able to get the arc you want. Fine like that. And boy, you don't want to get too close to the wall. We saw the 57 right up against the wall there. One touch of that wall and it'll slow you down dramatically. Let's go gyro cam. Going into turn 1, these cars are fast. Guys actually said these cars are starting to get loose off the corner after a couple of laps too, so we'll watch it for that as well. There's the 43 of David Ansley. David having a good solid start here tonight. In front of him is Widener having some connection issues. Guys just filling their cars out at this point early on in the race, trying to see what they'll do later on the run. Still plenty of racing to go. 94 laps tonight, 12 laps in the book so far. Plenty of time to go and at least one pit stop. Right behind the 43, that'd be the 51, that'd be Brandon Elder. Had a really quick car in practice and trying to make something happen here. Some action going on back here. That's for 12th, 13th, and 14th. That's says TJ Bartell in front of. Oh, and we've got a caution. We have our first caution of the night. That's going to involve the 00 of Jason Houndshell. We'll see if we can pull it up for you. Boy, this is ugly. But we were talking about cars getting loose, and actually it looks like he got the wall before he got loose. So let's follow him into turn 3. That's the 00, the green and black machine. Jason Houndshell gets in the wall. He just touches it, kind of bounces off the wall, but then the car gets loose. I'm not sure if there's maybe some contact by the 83 there when he come off the wall. Almost had it saved, goes back up in traffic, slams on the brakes, and gets rear-ended by, I'm not sure who that is, but that's the 9 car. I believe it's the 21 of Sean Russell. No. I'm not sure. We'll have to double check, see who that car is. But anyway, that's a tough break for those guys back there, man. That was a hard hit by the 00 as well. And we've got pit stops. Pit stops are underway. That's the 114 we're watching right at the top of the order there. First pit stall. 114 right behind him is the 57 of Herzog and the 02 of Houndshell. See if anything happens here. Looks like standard pit stops here. Looks like Houndshell had some damage to fix. He was a little slow getting out. So it's going to be Terrell, Herzog, and Widner. And the 95 coming out in third. Fourth is Sherwood Williford. Fifth, David Hensley. Jake Houndshell drops to sixth. And Jamie Christensen in seventh. So a little shake up here. And we'll see how that turns out on the restart. So after pit stops, here's going to be your starting order for the first restart. All right, so they got all formed up, and the 114 looks like he's going to take the bottom with Herzog on the outside. And they come through 3 and 4, and they're going to look for the green flag here through 3 and 4. And we'll get this race back underway. It's a 95 seizures out a little bit. Here we go, going green. Waiting for the green flag here, waiting.
Green flag.
Green flag comes out, and we're back underway here at Kansas Speedway. And what a heck of a restart by the 57 of Herzog. Looks like the 114 missed the restart a little bit. Oh, getting tight there. 3 wide, everybody holds on to it. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead of 57 right on the door of the 114. Through 3 and 4, and looks like he's actually going to be able to lead this lap, possibly. And we got a big wreck behind us, a big pile up. We're going to go ahead and jump to replay and see if we can find out what happened there. It was a huge crash off turn 4. Looks like it was right around the 10. Is that 10 of Mike Grandy? It is. And I can't see who that other car is. All right, let's go ahead and roll forward this. They go through 3 and 4. They're 3 wide, and one of the cars kind of washes up into the 10. And not sure if that got him loose or what. He comes down the track, and that car gets the apron and turns the 10 around right in front of the field. The 43 had nowhere to go, and it was on from there. Right up in front of the, I think it was TJ Bartell, or maybe the 88 there. But the 43 goes, oh, he actually got through. Let's back it up here. Had some cars spinning through the infield. That was the 88, I guess it was. That was the 88. So let's watch it again. Coming through 3 and 4. 88 had nowhere to go. And gets T-boned by another car there. Man, hard hits for these guys. Hard lick, and ends a lot of those hopes of having a good finish here tonight. Let's see if our leaders decide to go down pit road. They do not, except for the damaged cars, so they're going to stay out on the track here. And actually, while that happened, the 57 was declared the leader, so the 57 is going to be the lead car here on this next restart. 22 laps of 94 complete here at Kansas. Your leader currently is the 57 of Mark Herzog. Second place is Bobby Terrell in the 114. Third place is now going to be Charles Widener in the 95. Jake Hounshaw in fourth place in the 02. And Dustin Swingle rounding out your top 5 in the 7 car. I wonder if Sherwood Williford must have pitted. Indeed he did. He's back here pitted to make some repairs, so might be a smart move. Go ahead and get that out of the way, and if we get a long green run, it could pay dividends as well. Looks like Herzog has chosen the outside lane for a restart. And we shall see if that pays off here. We're going to go green. 2, 3, and 4. Pace car pulls off. And we're ready for the green flag here.
Green.
And there it is, green flag. And we're back underway here at Kansas for the FTSR Xfinity Series. Bobby Terrell gets a better restart that time. He's going to have the low line. See if he can make that pay off. And he does indeed. He takes the lead off turn 2, so put the 114 back in the front. '95 of Widener's beside the 02 of Houndshell for third. These guys are getting racy right here. Houndshell does have some damage on his back of his car. I do see that. Looks like 95 Widener's going to look down low again. Slide up in front of 02. And the 02 is going to go back to the bottom and try to repay the favor here. Unfortunately, that opens the door for the 73 of Sharp. Sharp's going to try to use that high line to his advantage and get around the 02. 8's going to try to follow him. That's Bernard Person. Behind him is Dustin Schwingle in the 7. And he manages to get back to the high side. Back here to 33 of Sherwood Williford. He's already worked his way up to 14th place now. Nothing going on up front right now. Everybody in single file. '65 of Tico and the 55 of Jeff Bratton side by side for position. That's for 12th. Can't quite get the drive off the bottom of the speed. Francisco doing fairly well from New York. He currently 12th, moved up from 19th. Just taking his time to get through the field. 29 of 94 completed here so far. With the 7 of Dustin Swingle looking up at the 02 of Jake Hounshell. Got a car, looks like off the pace. That's the 57. That's the 57 of Mark Herzog. I think it may have gotten the wall there. Got to scramble things up front here. Back to the bottom of the 7. So tough to hold that. Close to making contact. It's so tough to hold that bottom position. Drives in there hard in the dirt line. Meanwhile, the 7's going to look around the 95 of Widner there. Having some issues with his connection. So he's going to take that position. Slide right up in front of the 95. That opens toward for the 57 to the outside. Kind of hard. Almost into the 7, but everybody makes it through. Meanwhile, everybody's freight training the 95 right now. That's the 37 of Conklin that's gotten around the 95, and now the 12 of Will Long looks to get around him. And wow, can he save it? Yep, that was an amazing and probably terrifying ride for the 12 car. Not sure if there was contact there, but as a matter of fact, we've got a car spinning off of turn 2 now. That was the 7 of Dustin Swingle, but he keeps it going as well. A lot of action going on, lots of things happening here. Back here, it's a hornet's nest. That's going to take a couple guys out of the top 10, so it's going to scramble the running order here. And actually, that's going to put Sherwood Wilford back into the top 10 after those issues. Him and the 51 of Brandon Elder rebounding from issues. 10th and 11th right now. Making some moves with those new tires that might pay off here. Once things settle down, I want to go back to that issue the ride the 12 car had off the turn. These guys are still racing right here. I don't want to cut away from the action to show you that, but I will show you that again here when we get settled in. All right, as things settle down, we're going to go to a quick replay of the 12 car's exciting run here. And see if there was actually contact. I'm not sure if there was or if that was exactly what was going on here. So here we are. Coming off turn 4, 95 glitches out. I think he just got loose. And then they made contact, and both of them did a well of a job to save it. The 12 car goes through the grass, back up on the track and is able to continue and keep it straight, man. What a move by the 12 car there. Unfortunately, it's dropped him back a little ways. Actually, he's running with the 95 again. These guys don't look like they're happy with each other. We're going to stick with this because this could get interesting. All right, looks like 12 was able to clear him finally, get around the 95, same as the 21. And actually, here comes Ralph Blair as well to get around the 95. So, now that that's kind of settled out, I say that, they're still side by side here. Back up front, the 114 of Bobby Terrell continues to lead. Second place now is going to be the 73 of Jeff Sharp. Third place, moving up to third, is Bernard Person in the 8 car. Fourth place, after bouncing around a little bit, the 02 of Houndshells found himself in fourth. In fifth place is the 4 car of Brian Bliss. Sixth place is Brian Conklin. Seventh is Jason Spear in the 83. Good run for him. Eighth is Andy Tico in the 65. A good run for him as well. And ninth is our buddy with the new tires, Sherwood Williford, making the most of it. And in 10th, right behind him, is his teammate, Jeff Bratton, in the 55, up to 10th. With Brandon Elder challenging for that position. So the 51 just touched the wall there. This will allow the 43 and the 57 to get by. I think he's off the pace a little bit. A little loose as well. These cars are not easy to drive right now. These guys make it look easy. It is not easy. It's an awesome shot right there. Let's jump forward with the 33. He's been fun to kind of watch here. See him make some moves here. Start up at the 4th position, trying to work his way back up there after contact with another driver. He's driving a little mad, but he's also said, I've talked to him before, he said sometimes he gets mad, it motivates him, so maybe it's a little motivation to get back towards the front. Currently 9th place, great rebound after that. Yeah, he pitted in the last caution. Took some tires, fixed some cars, did some damage, and it's worked his way back up from around 23rd to 9th. So, good rebound. At a track you can't really pass that that well. He's doing better than most of it. Looking to the bottom here. There's not enough room to really hold that off the corner. We're out a few laps, so we're going to crank it up here for you. still the 114 bottom track. Pulled out a almost 3.5 second lead over the 73 of Jeff Sharp, who's currently second. And Bernard Person currently running third. So that's your top three right now. This guy right here is having no issues whatsoever out front. Flag running here. Had it one or two cautions. But other than that, we've been green ever since. And I believe where we went green, these guys will have to pit again. At least for the ones that stayed out. Now the question is, does Sherwood have enough? Does Williford have enough to maybe make it to the end? That'll be interesting if we go green. Maybe something he planned a little strategy for. And it's only a few laps, but that's all that you need. A few laps of extra fuel can mean the world here. Off turn 2 there, allows the 65 to kind of close up on it. These guys are all kind of packed together here. Need a recipe for disaster. See the 57 get around the 33. That's Mark Herzog moving up into 9th place and running up into the wall. So he'll drop a couple positions here. Meanwhile, the duo of Sherwood and Bratton, Williford and Bratton, currently running 9th and 10th. These guys have been together pretty much all race. Once Sherwood got back there, kind of run their way through the field. Looking at the 4, Brian Bliss, he's having a solid night. Currently 5th. Started 13th, so made up quite a few positions here to get up into 5th. Just having a solid run, just kind of by himself. He's got Conklin behind him, but not right down as breathing down his neck. Just kind of riding about a second behind the 02 of Houndshell. Just taking it easy right now. Needs a good solid finish. So Will Long there. Will made an unscheduled pit stop, I believe, to fix some damage he had from an earlier accident. So that's unfortunate for the 12. We got pit stops all around. Looks like the 9 of Bourse is also pitted. The 95 of Widener. He had some issues earlier, but he pitted as well. He's a couple laps down, 6 laps down to be exact. Now the 37 of Conklin has caught the 4 of Bliss. He's going to try to loop low and think better of it there. As we get the lap car of Will Long coming up on those guys. And you'll see what new tires are versus worn tires. So I'll just to the bottom, 3 wide, and make short work of them. Meanwhile, the 37 gets around the 4 after that that move. So move the 37 of Conklin up into 5th position. Meanwhile, we got the 114 of Bobby Terrell just hit pit road. He's going to have a green flag stop here. And Sherwood Williford's back on pit road. We got everybody seems to be coming in for pit stops. Actually, Jamie Christensen's on pit road. The 59 of Blair's on pit road. Elders hit pit road. Swindle's hit pit road as well. So got green flag pit stops going on here. There's the 7 of Dustin Swingle. Meanwhile, that hands the lead to the 8 of Bernard Person right now. It looks like Bernard's going to be coming to pit road and coming in hot, carrying all the speed he can here through turns 3 and 4. And the O2 of Houndshell's going to pit with him as well. The O2 of Houndshell. The back end of that thing kind of shortened up, but seems to be running pretty decent here. And so while they pit, the 37 to Brian Conklin takes over the lead. It looks like he may be coming in this time. Here he comes down pit road. Hard on the brakes, trying to carry all the speed he can. And does a good job around. The 4 of Bliss is going to follow him as well. This is going to shake up our running order a little bit, which is good. The 43 of David Hensley has stayed out to lead lap. He'll probably be coming this time by. Actually, looks like he's going to continue to stay out here. Now second is Sean Russell in the 21. Very good Jeff Sharp with 4 tires on the outside of the leader. 43 looked a little worse for wear in the back end there, but still has some decent speed. he's going to continue to lead. Bobby Terrell currently 21 seconds behind the leader. Will assume the lead again once green flag pit stops have cycled through. Here comes Aiden first. Devin Hensley started 7th and is currently leading, waiting for him to make a green flag stop here, barring a caution. Still 24 laps to go here in the race. I'm not sure he's looking to run to the end here, but just kind of hoping for a caution, hoping for a little bit of luck here. Smooth there. Meanwhile, the 21 of Sean Russell is going to be staying out leading the lap as well. Oh, looks like the 21 missed pit road. He tried to get pit road and missed it. That's a costly mistake there. He's trying to carry too much speed, I believe, and was unable to get the car slowed down in time to get to pit road. This time by, he's going to try to make it over. Actually, no, he stays out here as well. So maybe he didn't miss pit road. Maybe he had an issue. Let's see what's back. Looking here at the 21, going through 3 and 4. So I'm not sure if he missed pit road. He may not miss pit road. He just had a little issue through 3 and 4. It's awful slow and on the apron. So he stays out. He's still leading here. But Bobby Terrell in 114 is catching him fast. He's about 5 seconds back. On new tires, he's going to eat him up in a hurry. Last lap was 33.6. This right here is going to hand the lead back to the 114 by about, I'll give an exact here, 6.6 seconds over Jeff Sharp in the 73. Now I will say the 73 looks like he's making some headway. He may not be over. Lap 79 of 94. So 15 laps to go here. Still 15 to go, and you're right, Jeff is making some gains on the 114 here. Not sure if he pitted later or what the issue there is, but definitely making up some time. Laps. That lap car did cost him about a half a tenth, but just not going to be enough. Here's your second place finisher. Kind of get an idea where they are on the track. Entering third or second place currently is Jeff Sharp. It's not over. Third place is the 8 of Bernard Person. He's right here now, kind of spread out around the track. Fourth place is the 02. Even with all that damage, Houndshell's doing a great job in fourth. And fifth place is currently the 33 of Williford. We documented his struggles early on. Rebounded right now to run in fifth. He's trying to hold that position on Herzog. Herzog is going to get around him here. And Sherwood's going to go back down to the inside. Herzog bounced off the wall. And the 55 is going to follow him through for sixth. So Herzog is going to lose 2 positions there. These guys fighting hard, and Sherwood's trying to hold on to that 5th place finisher for sure. Started 4th. He's right there where he started, so he wants to hang on to that if he can. Pratt got a good run off turn 4 there. He's going to try to make something happen with the 33 here. These guys are teammates, so I'm sure it's not going to get too crazy, but he's going to try to take this position from the elder statesman Williford there. This is all happening about 17 seconds behind our leader. That's going to be the 114, Bobby Terrell, continuing the lead. But this is the best battle on the track. Now the 55 is going to be under pressure from the 57. He drives it hard into the corner there. We got 5 laps to go up front. We're going to stay with this till things kind of settle out here. And it looks like they do now. In fact, these guys are starting to close up on Hellshell, just going to run out of time in 4th place. Meanwhile, like I said up front, it's about the same. Same story, different lap. The 114 continues to dominate. Well, this battle right here could get intense towards the end of this race. We got 2 laps to go for the leader. The white flag will go back up front.
Caution.
Oh, and we're not going to get to that.
Whenever you can, but doing a really good job.
That is going to end the race with a caution. All right, so that is going to do it for us tonight, guys. That's going to be the end of the race. For 114 is going to take home the win here. White flag out. One more trip around here, and we'll be saying sayonara here. The 114 was dominant here tonight. Definitely took it to the rest of the guys, and they've got some work to do to catch that 114 machine. So through 3 and 4 under caution. Coming down to the start-finish line, it's going to be the 114 taking the win tonight at Kansas. Bobby Terrell, tonight's winner. 2nd place, Jeff Sharp in the 73. 3rd place, Bernard Person in the 8th. 4th place will be Jake Houndshell in the 02. And 5th place is Sherwood Williford in the 33. Congratulations to those guys having a great run tonight. And we want to go back, when we got a second, we're going to go back and find out what this caution was about. This looks ugly. It's going to be the 4 car, I believe, of Brian Bliss. We're going to watch him. And guys, hold on to your seat here. This gets a little wild. So he gets in the wall off turn 2, tries to pull it off the wall, and as doing so, he gets the car loose. And I'm not sure, like he locked it down, but head on into the wall, bounces up, rolls on his top, and does a little barrel roll up into traffic. We'll see if he gets hit here. Up against the outside wall, and he's just facing backwards on the track there. Um, as a matter of fact, we're gonna let's do this. Let's as bad as I hate to do it, we're gonna ride on board with the 4. Let's do it real time. Into the wall. All right, slides down right into the inside wall. You actually hear him hit the throttle. Not sure exactly what transpired there, but man, what a tough hit. You saw his engine's gone, everything's gone. So there's the last caution, but congratulations to the 114 of Bobby Terrell, tonight's winner. So we're going to go to commercial right quick, get things kind of in line here, and we'll come back and we'll talk to tonight's winners along with second and third place, and we'll see what they got to say. We'll see you right after this. And we're back here at Kansas Speedway, the FTSR Xfinity Series, brought to you by iRacing and presented by Full Throttle Television. We just witnessed a dominating finish, dominating run by the 114 of Bobby Terrell. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that we're going to be able to speak with him tonight. But fortunately for our 4th place finisher, we are able to speak with him. We're going to talk to Jake Hounshell in the O2. Jake, good run tonight, man. 4th place finish, but looks like the car was a little worse for wear.
Oh yeah, it's how it goes. I couldn't keep it off of that wall no matter how hard I tried.
Yeah, with the back end torque like that, we were wondering if it was a little bit of an advantage aero-wise. But yeah, you did a great job there, uh, bringing the thing home in 4th place with a little bit of damage. Man, tell me about your run out there.
Run was good. I was actually really impressed. I found a little bit at the very end of practice that got me a top 3 qualifying spot. So I was really happy with that, but I don't know, man. I couldn't keep up with Bobby, and after first couple of times I put it in the fence, it wasn't really working for me tonight.
Yeah, the 114 of Terrell, he was extremely fast uh, last time. But man, we had a long green flag run there at the end. It looked like some of the guys were thinking about staying out or pitting early. What we weren't able to see. What strategy did you employ there?
What strategy did I employ? Let's see. Trying to keep all the fenders on it would have been a good one, but it wasn't really in the cards tonight. I was just trying to stick with Bobby and stick with the leaders and keep the tires under it. But I did the best I could tonight.
Well, nice fourth place finish. Good solid finish for you, and congratulations on that. I'm gonna give you the mic here, though. I'm gonna get you to shout out to the guys on YouTube, or if you have some sponsors, go ahead and plug them now.
First, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting the race. This is really fun. It makes us just that much more real, and I really do enjoy it. I got a couple people watching tonight. Thank you guys for watching. A nice little top five finish for the group here. Thank you sponsors Snap-on, L&R Wilson Crane, HEC Racing. Yeah, man, that's about it.
All right, well, there's your fourth place finisher, Jake Hounshell. Good solid finish tonight. Great run for him, and good to see as well. Um, had a great run, and just missed the top three by a little bit, and couldn't run down our third place finisher quite. And man, it seemed like the eight car Bernard Person ran third like all night. Bernard, great run tonight, man. In third place. Tell me about your run.
Yeah, thank you. I had to work really hard to get that spot. I never really do good here in qualifying. I know I started really way in the back, 17th, and just take my time and definitely made some spots on a couple cars, making a little bit of mistakes. I think it was lap 20. Cars went three wide coming out of turn four, and I was able to get out of that, stay up high, and not get involved in that. But yeah, other than that, it was a good hard race.
You
Keep it
make
clean.
you make a very good point, and I wanted to bring that up. I didn't realize you started 17th. This track is so hard to pass on. Man, how'd you make up 14 positions here? I mean, it's tough to pass, and I think you just described it. But walk us through kind of making your way up through the field.
Yeah, it's just like I said, taking your time, not worrying about who's in front of you, what they're doing, race the track, and you know, um, try to get those spots when people do make mistakes. And I've noticed, a lot of guys in the back were making it three wide, and just try to stay out of that because it's a one groove, and it's really hard to pass.
You did a great job taking care of the car, able to bring it home in one piece, not a scratch on it, and congratulations on that, on a third place finish. Going like I said with Jake, we're gonna give you the mic and let you kind of shout out to the guys watching.
Well, I want to thank the winner, Bobby. I mean, he league his loan here. He just killed everybody here, and just you guys for putting on a good show and excellent league. And I love racing here.
All right, well there's your third place finisher tonight, Bernard Person, solid points night, and looking to get out of here with a third place finish. That's a accomplishment of itself, especially starting 17th. A great job by him, working his way up through. He outlined how to do it. Just kind of stay out of trouble, mind your p's and q's, race the track, and you end up with a good finish. So great job for him. And last tonight, last on our roster, but second on the board. Just missed it by one spot. That's going to be the 73. That's going to be Jeff Sharp finishing second place tonight. Jeff, great job.
Hi, Brody. How you doing?
Doing great, and probably not as good as you. Second place, man. You had a fast car, and it seems like when you got up to second, you could kind of hang with Bobby there for a little bit, but just didn't have the track position there at the end. You have something for him?
I didn't have anything for Bobby, no. I was just trying to gain some ground, keep Bernie far enough behind me.
Well, you did a great job out there keeping it clean. Started 12th. You're another one. I was talking to Bernard. He started 17th, finished third. Started 12th, finished second at a track that's really tough to pass on. Walk me through what strategies you employ to stay out of trouble and be able to work your way up towards the front.
I don't know if I had a strategy. I avoided some mishaps there. Got a little lucky, and I'm pretty good on the top side and running on a slick track, so that was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, Jeff, you did an awesome job. This is your turn now. We want you to let the guys know out there what you think. Give any shout outs or sponsor plugs, anything you want to say. The floor is yours.
I just want to apologize to William again for the truck race. I kind of lost track of him down there. That late caution really took away my second place finish in that race too. So all my fault on that one.
All right, but very apologetic and humble, but a very fast Jeff Sharp finished in second place tonight. It was really good to hear him say that about Will. I saw him and Will have issues in trucks, and like we said, that's two of the cleanest guys out there between Jeff Sharp and Will Long, and I hate to see those guys get tangled up. But when you're racing, sometimes that stuff happens. Unfortunately, caught both of them off guard. Cost him a good finish in trucks, but good to see Jeff rebound and have a good night here in the Xfinity Series. And like I said, unfortunately, we can't. We're not going to be able to speak with our winner tonight, but we got our fourth, third, and second place finishers, and good to hear from those guys as well. Everybody did a great job. So that pretty much wraps up Kansas Speedway this week. We had 2 races here. We had a couple of really fast guys out front. Everybody did everything they could here. But at the end of the day, it was the 114 of Bobby Terrell taking home the win tonight in dominating fashion, leading several laps, the most laps, all but about 10 laps tonight, and did a great job. So that's going to wrap it up here from Kansas. I'm Brody Hannon with Full Throttle TV. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Trying to do a little solo performance tonight. I hope I covered everything for you guys. Just let us know what you think on YouTube. Look up Full Throttle TV on YouTube. Look us up on Facebook. Give us a like and a share and a follow and all that good stuff. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And we look forward to next week. Look forward to Sunday with the Sprint Car Series. And Tuesday with the Modified Series at American Dirt Series. And then we'll be back next Thursday for Martinsville, the Trucks and Xfinity Series from there. So, without further ado, I'm Brody Hanna from Full Throttle TV. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.